Hello, I'm Sensei Alex Kakuyo, and I'd like to welcome you to this episode of The Ordinary Buddhist. The title of today's talk is Stop Striving for Enlightenment. But before we get into that, I'll remind you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when we post talks in the future. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that'd be great too. Now, one of the core teachings of Mahayana Buddhism is that we are already Buddhas, that we were born as enlightened beings, and our practice is to manifest that enlightenment in daily life. And the teachings of the Buddha, as found in the Four Noble Truths and the Noble Eightfold Path, provide a vessel and instruction for us to do that. But over time, the teaching has changed and warped to the point where people think enlightenment is something we have to earn, that we have to strive for it, that it's a gold star we get at the end of our spiritual practice. And I've been guilty of this thought myself. I am a recovering perfectionist. So if you tell me to fold clothes, I want to fold clothes better than anyone has ever done it. If you tell me to rake the leaves in the lawn into a pile, I want them to know the exact dimensions as far as the width and the height of the pile, so I can do it exactly right. But I learned very quickly through life, and my spiritual practice helped with this lesson, that striving for perfection can be soul-crushing. Oftentimes, perfection isn't possible, and even if it is, sometimes we have to pay a very heavy price. So, over time, I've learned to simply allow things to be as they are. I still strive to do my best, however, I don't set arbitrary standards for how things should be. And so it is with our spiritual practice. The statement that we are enlightened, the statement that we are Buddhas, this isn't something we have to strive to attain. Rather, enlightenment is something we live up to. It's something we already have, that we already possess. And our practice is simply allowing us to live up to the high standard that we've already met. We just have to prove it to ourselves. And as we do this, as we live up to our own enlightenment, as we live up to the title of Buddha, what ends up happening is that Buddha nature comes from the inside to the outside. It becomes evident to us, and it becomes evident to the world. But it's not the result of us checking off marks and meditating for a certain number of hours a day or memorizing certain sutras over time. It's simply a practice of us being who we are. The only thing we have to do for our enlightenment is exist. Amitabha.